Hey Fletch, thanks for taking the time today. We'll get started here with Jeff McLean and then Dave Zangaro.
Hey Fletch, a few weeks ago when we spoke to you, you said that for the most part you'd been lining up at the three tech. It seems like since then, with Jonathan showing a lot of odd man fronts, you've done some other stuff. How have you adjusted to playing some of those different spots along the line, and how do you think that's going to actually play out when the season starts?
All right, we'll go to Dave Zangaro and then John McMullen.
Hey Fletch, it seems like Josh Sweat has had a pretty good camp so far. What's it going to take for him to take the next step in his career?
I think Josh been having a really big, consistent camp. I think that's the biggest thing for him this year. He's been consistent and just, you know, just staying on top of his game. I think he know that this year is very important to him, and he's been doing a good job at, just taking the coaching and going out and just showing his skills. I mean, Josh is, he's always a big help to that room right there, and looking forward to it, man, to another year with him and growing with him and him growing himself, and it'll be good for him.
Go ahead, John.
Hey, Fletch. Nick said the other day, I think it was Thursday, that the offense was fully installed. Is Jonathan, is his defense fully installed, or are you guys still adding things? How does that kind of work from your side of the ball?
I mean, we just come in and get whatever he's giving us each day in, day out. I think, it's still training camp and everybody's still learning the new system and learning how he want things done around there and learning the techniques and the fits and stuff that he want. I think, he's just kind of slowly just kind of bleeding it on us, and I think everybody's doing a really good job of just soaking it in and going on the practice field and taking it from the media room to the practice field, which it shows on tape, and that's a really good sign of guys just really locked in on what they need to do.
All right, we will go back to Jeff McLean.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you heard me or not, Fletch. Just asking about the what you've done lining up in other spots in JG's defense, and if that's something you think is going to be the case once the season starts. Can you hear me? Am I missing something here?
Are there any more questions for
You're not-
Fletch?
Am I not getting heard? Is it something wrong here?
We'll go to Tim McManus next.
Hey, Fletch, curious what you've seen out of Milton Williams so far in camp.
Milton's been good. He's been getting better every day, and for him, he just got thrown in the fire, which is always good. He started. The first day of camp going with the second group and playing multiple positions. Multiple positions can be really, really hard, especially for a young guy. He's playing outside a little bit, playing inside a little bit. He's just kind of that floater guy right now in camp. And I think he's been doing a really good job every day. He comes out just taking the coaching and playing hard. I think the biggest thing for him is just continue to do what he's doing, especially as a young guy. And when you see a young guy like that, it makes you want to make them better, which, and anything that I see I can help him with in his game, especially playing inside, that's even better. I've helped him on a few things. So he's taking the coaching, and he's been really good for us, early here in camp. And he's going to be really good for us this year.
We'll go to Zach Berman and then Martin Frank.
Hey, Fletcher, at this point in your career, do you want to play in the preseason? Do you expect to play in the preseason, or is it just getting to September 13th healthy?
I mean, it's good to play in the preseason, no matter how, even if it's, 8 to 10 snaps, it don't really bother me. It's football at the end of the day, and we get paid to do it. So, if Coach asks me to go out there and play, 10 plays in the game, then I'm going to do it because actually good for me, to get that the game speed in the preseason and actually get that the tackle too, tackling and just full speed stuff. So it's good. Obviously got to be smart about it, but if he says I need to go out there and play 5 or 10 plays, then that's what it is.
Go ahead, Martin.
Hey, Fletch. I was wondering if you were seeing anything different in Derek Barnett so far this summer. Just it seems like he's playing pretty well. Do you think this can be kind of like a breakout year for him and just kind of what you're seeing? Thanks.
I was with Derek for a couple of, we worked out a little bit in the offseason together. And, you can tell that, that he's motivated more than he's ever been right now. And it shows right in the practice field. He comes every day with a plan in practice. Derek always practice hard, always play hard. But it's just, just the way he's approaching it now is, you can tell that, that he's starting to really, just grow up. And, he's just, been playing a lot of ball now, and he know what it takes to get prepared for, a long season. And Derek's been having a really good camp, and I couldn't be more excited for him. He's healthy, and, he's stronger. And, like I said, I'm excited for him for this camp. He's having a really good camp, and I'm looking forward to playing the season with him.
We'll go to Tim and then Ruben Frank.
Fletcher, entering your 10th season, have you did you spend any time this offseason kind of reflecting on the career you've had to this point and kind of, what you want to do to cement your legacy here?
Man, I really didn't even just reflect on it, a whole lot. My main thing was, hey, I'm going into year 10, and what can I do going into year 10 to be a better player, to be a better teammate, to be a better leader. Those are things that I thought about, to be a better person. And just all those things right there just come down to basically, and I think I said this last week, just knowing who you are. Knowing that you got guys in the locker room that's gonna lean on you, and look forward to that leadership from me. And when things go bad, obviously gonna look at the older guys in the locker room. So basically, that's what it came down to.
Go ahead, Rube, and then EJ.
Hey, Fletch, we all watched practice yesterday and saw the way the defense dominated and really for the most part has throughout training camp. What's been your impression of the D as a whole, the first group, and the way you guys have practiced over the first week and a half?
I mean, I think as a team, this training camp has been very competitive, and Coach Sirianni has it that way. It seems like every team drill is competition, and and as a defensive guy, you hear competition, then obviously the fire gets it's a little higher. So I think that the competition for everybody, offensive has some good days, defense has some good days, and I'm not over there for special teams, so I'm pretty sure they're fired up over there. But as a team, I think this training camp has been really good for all three phases of the ball. And, that's the thing about it is come next Thursday, we don't have to play against each other. We get to play against, somebody else. Well, this Thursday. And it'll show, what we've been preparing for, and, that the competitiveness around the building leads to.
Go ahead, EJ.
Hey, Fletch, is there anything you can tell us about how your role has changed in the new scheme? Is there anything you want to say about it?
I don't think my role has changed at all. I think I talked to JG a lot. Coach Rock, and they just want me to go be disruptive. Get out there, just put my hands on people, abuse people, and just play fast. Don't think, go play fast. And me, you still have to think about it. There's 10 more guys on the field, so whatever defense is called, you have to play within that. But at the end of the day, they want me to go out and flash and make plays.
Were you surprised that you guys are an on-man front so much during training camp? Is that something you expected?
It's just whatever it's called, whatever defense is called, we just got to line up in it and play.
We have time for one more, so we'll end it here with Ed Kratz. All right. Thanks for your time, Fletch.
Thank you.